Alright guys, so today we are working on a 16 Nissan Rug, 4-cylinder, non-turbo. Now we're going to be doing a few stuff to this car today. Valve cover gasket, spark plug, rotor pads, flow control arm, a few things. But where we are going to be starting is on the valve cover. Why? It's a little more complex. You got to remove the motor mount, to remove the motor mount bracket, the torque mount, to be able to get down to it. Now, when you do this job, you have to replace the whole valve cover. Reason why? They'll all crack, they'll have issues. Some gaskets don't. If you just replace the gasket, if I'm not mistaken, the rings for the rings for the spark plug coils, they're not exchangeable or removable. So that is why you need a complete valve cover. You don't want to do the whole job and end up having to come back and do it all over again when you can't change those. So first things first, we're gonna have to jack it. All we have to do is just support the engine on the bottom, because we will be removing that right there. Alright, so things first. Let's get this plastic out, and that's gonna be clamp right here, and it has a PVC valve or a PVC breather, whatever, there. And then we got this guy here. Um, let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, here we go. That one comes off of the pipe itself. Pretty straightforward. And you toss that away. You don't need it no more. Okay, then we got our PVC valve here, this little pipe. I'm gonna try to be as gentle as possible. We're gonna twist it to the side. Okie dokie. Then we're gonna need a 10 millimeter. Don't forget about these two grounds, okay? So I'm just gonna put the bolts right there. Let's remove our coils. Okay, 10 millimeter. You can put them all in the same orientation. So you can see they have replaced some of them. Okay. Okay, you see how that one is full of oil? Well, I just noticed it make a big mess. Regardless, we're gonna have to. Oof. That one is full of oil to the top. And again, that is that seal that I'm telling you guys. This one's starting to sit through a little bit. That's that. This I can show the customer. Okay. Alright. Now we got that out of the way. Let's go ahead and start taking the mount off. So we got 17. Nope, it's not a 17. Got a 16. Oh, snap. Hmm. Trying to find an adapter now. Okay, okay. This one's for 16. See how the engine kind of went down a little bit with it? And now we gotta take from here, has 4. Actually, no, it has 3. Has 3 bolts. Now we can, trick now is that we have the AC lines in the way. have any bolts there that we need to take off. We do have one over here underneath the intake manifold. I'm hoping not to be able to, no need to take that one out. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we won't have to. Let me see, instead of taking that one out, might as well just take the one on the side. This one here. The reason is this one kind of gets blocked off by that plastic. And that's a number 18. Get some tension out of one there. Okay, we know that goes there. See the engine kind of move forward a little bit now. We still don't have enough room to take this guy out or twist or do anything with it really. So we're gonna have to loosen up this bracket now. Okay. Here we go. Make some room. Now let's take those 3 bolts. Those 14. Okay. We got 1, 2, they're both the same diameter. We have another one right here. Same diameter. And then we have one underneath the intake manifold. I'm going to take this wire out of the way. And it's behind the cap. Okay. Gonna be behind the cap now. Typically when you take anything out, put something in place that you know nothing will fall in. Don't forget this wire goes up there. Just put it aside so you can see that 14. Now we have to take that 14 out. And that would be without taking the intake manifold off. That's like the last thing we want to do. Okay. Get a little pry bar here. Okay, we broke it loose. Coming out by hand, so that's a good thing. Ooh, it barely came off. Okay. Now we have another cable strap back here. Okay. There we go. Ooh, we got it out. Now, we are going to be super careful. There's a nipple on the corner of the intake manifold. That's the last thing we want to break off. Here we go, guys. It's finally out. Now, how easy is it going to be to put back on? That will be a different story. But this will expose most of our cover. Yes, we still have bolts that go underneath the intake manifold, which we will play with them when time comes. But for now, we got some more for. Now let's take our bolts out for the cover itself. So you're gonna go around it. And then for the ones that are deep in there, we have another harness connect right there, and another one right here. Oh, magnet, where you want? Beautiful in there, I can tell you. Let's see if we can fish it out with the other magnet. Little things, guys, little things. Okay, okay. We got it. Okay. Alrighty. So now we gotta come up with an idea on how to get the other 10mm bolts out. Okay. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be with the skinny swivels and adapters, something of this nature. Okay. And we're gonna start getting back there. Another one. Supposed to be another one right here. You can get that with a magnet. Okay. And then there's another one on this corner here of the harness. Okay, we got it. And now, you guys were not going to believe what I'm about to tell you. But this customer, she got quoted to get the valve cover job done. Rumble, she got quoted $900 at a local shop. To me, that's a little bit excessive. I get it. We all have to come up with rent money and we have to come up, with stuff. But you're telling me that you're going to pay your employee, let's say $100, okay? Let's just say $100 to take that valve cover off, plus the part. Let's say $200, $300. And you're going to charge $900 to do it? It's a little bit expensive. I'm pretty sure, and I want to say it's because of, you got to remove the intake manifold and this and that, but as you can see, you don't. All right, reason why these ones are not exchangeable. You cannot remove those to a new cover. This is a one piece. Okay, so this is why that normal 2-cylinder is full of oil, completely full of oil. It's because these little rings here, they give out, and then you got oil leak issues, and then it starts giving you misfire, and then you change the plug, the coil. Whoa, okay, perfect, it's working fine. And then depending on how bad the leak is, 2 weeks later or a week later or less, you got misfire again. And depending again on your mechanic, he's gonna tell you either bad injector, and if it's good enough, he's gonna do a compression test. If not, he's gonna tell you, oh, you got a bad engine. And that's how mechanics out there are working. Which to me, I can't do it. I just can't. I can't work like that. I try to be as straight as forward as possible. That way, karma doesn't bite me later. is if you can see here where I'm cleaning, there's silicone in that corner. So basically in any ball cover, not just this one, any, if you have any sharp corners, okay, any sharp corners, you want to get silicone on those corners. You want to. There's no ifs and buts. Because on the corner, the silicone is never going to marry perfectly to the edge. So that's why you get silicone on the corners. So now let's remove this extra silicone because we will be applying a new coat of silicone. Okay. And clean the edge as you can. Now again, we're gonna do this on this side and on this side as well. Okay? Bear with me. And now let's jump on this side. And I tell you what, guys, the valve cover for these things are not easy to come by. So your best bet is to go online or obviously call the dealership, which I doubt you want to do that. The dealerships are not cheap and they do want a lot of money for their parts. But on the local stores, I tried finding it. They have to order it, and we got it like a week later or something like that. They couldn't get their hands on it either. All right. All right. Perfect. 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 So now I'm gonna go ahead and go over that corner again. Okay, now we got a clean surface to put a new valve cover on. And that's what you want, clean surface. Okay, you're gonna need some silicone, high temp silicone, which we're gonna be applying to it. Here is our new cover. Okay, integrated, new seals on it. Okay, now before we put this guy in, see that little corner there? That one, this one, that's where you want to put silicone. Now, you don't put it on the cover, you put it on the actual head. That way, it's better when you're trying to maneuver things around and put it in place. Okay, I like to use gray silicone. Let's see. Okay, so we go ahead and we're going to start putting the silicone on that corner and then kind of work our way up a little bit. Same way that the dealership did. And that way we'll make sure that that corner is taken care of. Extra is never wrong. Okay. A little more does not hurt. It's time to get hot. Okay. Make sure that the gasket it is good on the cover. Sometimes um, they tend to fall off and whatnot. This one is kind of in there good, so I don't use glue, but sometimes I do spray them depending on the difficulty of the cover, because in some cars they are a pain in the neck to get on. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Guys, this is the wrong cover. Mala. No way. Everything is similar. Identical. Look right here. See this? Not supposed to be there. So you can see through and through. Now we have a problem. Now we definitely have a problem. So I need to get that done today for this customer. It's going on a road trip. Alrighty, boys. Let me pause this and track down something. Alright, guys. So I had to put the old valve cover on just to cover the space. That way I didn't get any dirt or mess inside the engine or anything falling inside the engine. So we did get it straight out of the Nissan dealership. Nobody else had it in town. So those are the part numbers. Now keep in mind that on every VIN number is going to change, especially on this one. The one that I got, it had like another extra curve here, which it doesn't need it. It needs to be straight like this one. And the gasket is also, they set it separate from the cover itself. So we're gonna see how nice this is gonna fit into this white cover. If not, we're gonna have to glue it, like I said I usually do. But while we were waiting for this part to come in, I was working on getting the rotors, the front lower control arms replaced. Did not do a video on that because I'm already on a time frame. I'm supposed to return the car in a certain period of time for the customer to get out of work and go home and whatnot. So as you can see, there we go. We're going to go ahead and take the old one out. We're going to throw that away. Gracias. Muchísimas gracias. I just got some water, guys. It's hot out here. I needed a cool water. Ooh, that feels good. All right, so now we're gonna repeat. I did clean out the silicone that I had put on because obviously it was gonna dry out and it was gonna be a mess. So now we're gonna go ahead and put new silicone. Okay. All right. So silicone on all four corners. We already replaced the spark plugs. Now we got the correct valve cover, and we're gonna go ahead and slide this puppy in. Okay. Press down a little bit to put it in place. Now we're gonna get our bolts and we're gonna start them by hand. The ones you can anyway. There's gonna be some that you won't be able to, and that's because it's underneath the manifold. I always try to line them up. And one more back here. Okay, we got them all kind of started. Now we're gonna go ahead our swivel with the 10. Okay. Kidogi. Gonna go over. Okay. They are all in place, and everybody is in there. Okay, the things that we're gonna put back on right now are gonna be the harness. We're gonna clip it again where it used to be. We're gonna get this guy here. Gonna clip it in place. Our PVC valve. Okay. Let's put our clamp back on. Perfect. Everything is looking good. Now the next thing that we want to do is put our motor mount on. We gotta make room for the bracket to go back in. Then we go ahead and stuff something in there. That way nothing falls inside. Okay. The coils we can do last. We gotta make room for this guy here. Okay. Because apparently it's a pain. Now, they say the same way that it came out, it has to go back in. You just gotta be careful with the nipple. There we go. There we go. Woo. That was easier than when we took it out. Now we gotta put this guy in. Okay, here we go. Alright. Now that guy is this guy here. This guy here. This guy right there. But this one, before we tighten anything, we have to screw this one by hand because it sits right underneath the intake manifold. So you don't have really much room to play with. So we're going to put it as far as we possibly can. There we go. Now we can tie this guy up. I don't remember what that was. 14, was it? There you go, 14. Okay. Okay, that's it. And we're gonna get our 14 here. So we can tie the one that was back here. Okay. That's in there. Now we're gonna get our coils. Okay. Our bolt cover. The plug. We're gonna get our bolts for our coil. And these things, they don't need to be crazy tight, okay? All the purpose is to hold the coil in place. It's not holding from popping, that it needs to be crazy tight in there. No. You snug it, and that's it. All you want is for that coil to sit all the way at the bottom. If you over tight, you're gonna strip out the plastic, which is a copper thread inserted into the plastic itself, and that's it. Now we got our harness. We're gonna clip our coils in place before clicking our harness in place. All right. We got our 2 grounds. Okay. Okay. So everybody's looking in place the way it should be. Now the only thing that we got missing is this side here. But I'm gonna do that once I get my jack back. Because right now I got the car lifted with the control arms off. So I'm gonna, let's see what else. Oh, we got this bracket that goes right here. Okay, got bracket. And we also got this plastic here. She has a clamp over here. Okay. And a breather on the valve cover itself. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and line up our plastic guys. Our hose where it's supposed to be. Always double check. Let's see, looks like I'm missing a rubber seal. No? Well, it is supposed to have a rubber seal, but apparently somebody lost it because it's not in the old valve cover. It's supposed to be in there. Oh, that's crazy. Oh well. Okay. So that's that. So that's how you change your valve cover gasket on the Nissan Rogue. Again, I still gotta connect my motor mount, but I have to lift off the engine. And for that, I gotta put the car down, and I'm using the jack on the thing. So all we're missing is 3-4 bolts here, the 3 bolts on over here, and the bolt that goes here for the torque mount. And that's it. Alright guys, like always, share, like, subscribe, help me help you, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.